With the 48th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select from the bloodline, Avieon Terrell, DB, Clemson.
Avieon Terrell is one of those guys that gives you bang for your buck. Falcons take him at number 48, and I think it was an excellent pick. He probably slid on the board because of that hamstring injury, but sometimes, just like Xavier Watts, he slipped through the cracks. I think Avieon Terrell can bring that same type of tenacity. He's 5'11", about 185, 190, and I'm telling y'all, he's going to battle for that number 2 position now. A lot of people think he's going to be one of those nickelbacks, and even if he does that, I'm satisfied with that. But Billy Bowman is there, and Billy Bowman, if they need him to, he can switch back to safety. Avieon can't take over at that nickel, but I think he's going to take that number 2 spot. Why? Because he's one of the most technically sound cornerbacks in this draft. And if you look at his brother on the other side, A.J. Terrell, he has that same tenacity and plays with that same tenacity. A guy that small, but he hits like a Mack truck. Somebody that can set the edge. And y'all remember me talking about D'Angelo Ponce. Avieon Terrell has that same skill set, just always around the football. And a lot of people question whether he can, go against bigger receivers. I think he can, because he's just that athletic and talented. So Avieon Terrell at number 48. I think the Falcons absolutely got to steal this guy because a lot of people had him, I think, going in the middle of the first round in the 20s or somewhere in there. But like I said, hamstring injury at Pro Day made his stock drop just a little bit. Y'all know about injuries. When they see injuries, they try to run the other way. But you talk about a complete career at Clemson in 3 seasons. He had 125 tackles, 9 tackles for losses, 3 interceptions. And like I said, he's always around the football. And even five forced fumbles last year. So a guy like that, that's a playmaker on defense. You absolutely got to be happy with that. But I love this pick at number 48 for the Atlanta Falcons, Avieon Terrell. And let's go to the next guy.
A name that I consistently see is Zachariah Branch.
With the 79th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select, I guess we're going to keep it red and black, Zachariah Branch, wide receiver from Georgia.
That's right. The Atlanta Falcons take Zachariah Branch out of Georgia with the 79th pick in the draft. I absolutely love this pick because I think it was one of those picks that a lot of people slept on because they look at him as a gadget guy. But if y'all remember that 2016 season with the Atlanta Falcons, a guy named Taylor Gabriel, shout out to my boy, Let's Get It GA. He brought it up last night in the live stream during the draft. Taylor Gabriel made a world of difference with the Atlanta Falcons in 2016. Zachariah Branch can line up anywhere on the field. You talk about the slot, you talk about X, you talk about sweeps, any of that stuff, he can do it. He was throwing a lot of strings at Georgia, but his skill set extends much farther than that. A guy that can run every route in the route tree, he can be a vertical threat. And the Falcons get a guy that came over in just 1 season, beat his stats in 2 years at USC. School record, 81 catches, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns, punt return. Anything that you need him to do, he do it. So the Falcons get a 2-1 with this guy, and I think he's going to be an ultimate weapon to go with Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson. And all of those guys are going to benefit off the speed that he brings and the tenacity that he brings in such a small frame. But Zachariah Branch, drafted by the Atlanta Falcons at number 79, and I absolutely love it, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Drop them comments and let me know what y'all think about Avieon Terrell and Zachariah Branch being drafted by the Falcons. Thank y'all for tuning in for draft coverage. Truly appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for them draft grades, man, because I got y'all as soon as the draft over. Peace.